Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Ethereum. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And not to state the obvious or rub salt in the wounds or anything, but just an absolute train wreck of a weekend. The Bears just really took that much more control. I talked about how this level of support had formed at 350, but you can see right there a couple of days ago, the Bears pushed down through 350, and that was pretty much the floodgates opening. And now the price, as I talk, is flirting down here with 290. So quite a few updates here do need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is just use these lines to update the chart. Yeah, they still pertain up there, but they're not relevant, and I don't want to have annotations all over the place and risk causing clutter and confusion. So like I said, I'm just going to use these lines down here. First level that needs to be pointed out and kind of updated is one of the newest areas of resistance right there at 310. So if the price does start to bounce, 310 would be that initial area of resistance to keep an eye on. If the price can push above 310, then the next key overall level of resistance to watch would be that purple line right there, which is the 50-period moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself downwards and get more and more relevant. So just keep an eye on that, but really no point at all in talking about that purple line for the time being. Unless you're watching this, remember, crypto markets are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video 18 hours from now and the price happens to be up above 310 when you're watching it, then ask yourself, okay, well, where does the price stand relative to that purple line? And if somehow the price is actually above the purple line, well, that would imply that the bulls are they've bounced back, and they've bounced back very strong. But one step at a time. And really at this point, I think the first step has nothing to do with breaking levels of resistance. It's just, can the price just simply get some sideways price action? It did get some sideways price action right there, but that obviously for a time being looked like a potential bottom. But now that more data and more time has passed, you can see that this was just a temporary breath before the Bears resume things on the pushback downwards there. So like I said, top priority is just getting some sideways price action, and that really all essentially starts with just bottoming out and trying to because the bleeding so far stopped here at 285. So for that very simple reason, 285 now becomes that key area of support, because again, that's where the bleeding has happened to stop. But we'll see if that can maintain or not. Now again, crypto markets are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video 18 hours from now and the price is down below 285, well, that just means that the quote unquote story of the chart when you're watching this video is that the Bears are just not only remaining in control, they're just gaining that much more control. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, right now the Bears are definitely in full control of the chart. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.